Yo, what is up, guys? We are back here actually the same day, and we're gonna start tearing down the JS440 motors. Maybe a 550, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But we're also gonna tear down this hull that we're not gonna use. We're just gonna strip it for the parts and then haul the hull out of here. But yeah, so let's get to it. Alright, so as you saw, we just got the pump off, and this impeller is super nice. Definitely a little grimy on the bearings on the driveline box, but yeah. Jet Pro, I'm honestly not sure what brand this is. I'm pretty stumped because usually they have holes in the back, but yeah, as you can see, there's no holes, so I'm not sure how you're supposed to take this thing off. I may just give it wax with the mallet, but I definitely don't want to mess this thing up. This thing, it looks so nice. But yeah, we'll try to get this thing off and then pull the driveline box through, and I don't know, see what happens. All right, we're gonna hit it with the torch. Hopefully break it loose. I don't know, we'll see what happens. There we go. I just had to hold it with the pipe wrench and then beat it off with the mallet. Don't think I heard anything. Still looks pretty straight, but yeah, definitely had to heat it up a lot. But yeah, and once I got it off, it started like steaming water like came out. So I'm not sure what that was all about, but yeah, we're gonna let this thing cool off. Take it off, then start unbolting the drive line box, or the drive shaft housing box thing. So let's do it. And now that I'm looking at it, this prop honestly looks brand new. Usually they're a little chewed up from people getting them in rocks and stuff, but there is no damage on this prop whatsoever. So either it's brand new or they just took really good care of it. Either way, this is a huge find. Yeah, it's definitely jet line. If you know what pitch or anything this is, definitely let me know. Here, I'll show you the... There's the number. I don't know if I'll focus. Yeah, 830344. So yeah, if you let me know, that'd be sweet. But yeah, huge score. So now we're gonna go ahead and take that drive line box out. Alright, so this hull is completely stripped. Don't really need anything else from it. Also, I didn't know if I mentioned this, but somebody put this trim on there, and that is super sketchy. I don't know why somebody would do that, but yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, so this hull is completely stripped. Don't need anything else from it. So we're going to haul that out of here, and then start tearing down this 440 engine. I'm pretty positive it's 440. Yeah, so we're gonna start tearing this down, look at the cylinders and stuff, see what we're working with, and then yeah, we'll see what we can do from there. So let's do it. Alright, so a little update on the motor. As you see, we got the stator pulled and the flywheel, or the flywheel pulled and the stator off. And as you can see, the the seals don't look the greatest. Yeah, and there's a lot of rust on the crank, so I'm kind of worried that this bottom end might be trash, but I'm not sure. We're gonna have to open it up. As far as the cylinders go, they definitely look ported. As you can see, they're just a little dirty, but they definitely look ported, so that's cool. Pistons don't look terrible. I mean, definitely could be worse. The second cylinder is a little worse than the first one, but yeah, so it's going pretty good. We're gonna pull off this head, slide the cylinders off, and hopefully get a better look at the bottom end, and then we'll go ahead and split it. So let's do it. Alright, so as you can see, sadly there are some metal shavings on the second cylinder. Yeah, but it's definitely been rebored or sleeved. So yeah, those are definitely sleeves, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this looks like it has, these pistons have holes in it. I'm not really sure what that is. They're definitely like supposed to be there. So yeah, I'm not really sure. So we're gonna pull the cylinder off hopefully and see if it's any better. Yeah, I just broke this cylinder top end off, or this top end, and just puked water. Not sure how long it's been sitting in there. Yeah, we'll check the damage though. Alright, so this is what we have. It actually doesn't look horrible. I thought it was going to be super rusted and everything, but it looks like the water actually hadn't been there that long from when I got it. So I definitely think that this crank is reusable. I mean, the side-to-side play is pretty not the greatest, but it has no up and down movement on the connecting rods, bearings. See, just a little bit. So I think that should be fine. We're gonna have to pop it out, test the bearings. Yeah, as you can see, the seals are just trashed. Really not sure what happened exactly, but it even was leaking water from this seal out when I temp it over, so yeah, that's not good. But the parts are overall in super good condition. Well, I didn't see this, but that would probably just clean up really good. Besides that, everything is in pretty good condition. Here's the head. Head is solid. Obviously shaved down a little bit, so that's pretty sweet. Pistons and cylinders looked good. Just give you a little view of that. Not sure how well you can see in there, but they're pretty good. Honestly, it doesn't look like it had that many hours, so the top end should be set. I'm not sure what the metal shavings are from. It's kind of worrying me, but as long as like a bearing didn't go or anything, we should just be able to clean it out and throw it back together and hopefully run it. I mean, that's what you do with these 550s. It will either blow up or not, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, definitely need some new seals. Then the sealant for the bottom end, some Yaba Bond. So let's go ahead and actually pop off this crank and then test the bearings to see if they're shot or not. So let's see. All right, so here's the crank. As you can see, not the best, but I mean, they're definitely not terrible. That is actually what my crank bearing sounded like, and I mean, it's still running pretty strong, so might just be able to clean out all the rust and just hope for the best. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid crank for a rebuild. It also has the coupler turned down. I don't know if you can see that, but so that's pretty cool. Just a little mod though, less rotational weight. But yeah, this thing definitely wouldn't have lasted a second if I would have just sent it and tried to start it. So glad I didn't, but yeah, definitely worth the tear down. This bottom casing, pretty grummy, but I mean, it'll clean up pretty good. So yeah, I think we definitely have some solid parts for a pretty good build here, and probably just throw a spare motor back together so we can have one for the summer. It's ready to go in case mine blows. Hopefully not. But yeah, that's a pretty solid motor setup. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to follow more on this 440 update with the engine rebuild, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, definitely drop it a like. It really helps me out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.